All right, so I have it all hooked in now, and one thing I noticed is that the image quality looks really good. Like it's just like really smooth, and yeah, I like that a lot. And we have it all here so I can switch between the different things. And starting at the top, you have a power button, which is really important because a lot of switchers that don't have power buttons, it's kind of annoying because they're always on and you just want to turn it off. So having that power button is great. Over to the sides here, we have 2 dials for microphone inputs. I do have one connected right now using Ulanzi, and you can adjust the microphone levels here and monitor them with your headphones. So that's really nice. I love the detail of when you turn these all the way down, they go red. So as soon as you get some volume, it's green. So that way you know when it's muted. Over here, you actually have an overall mute switch. So if you just need to like mute everything really quickly, you can press that right there. And then you can unmute it by pressing that down again. Below that, you have a freeze frame button. So you can freeze frame. So if I go back to here and I press that freeze frame, yeah, I'm frozen. That's actually not a bad thumbnail face, I guess. Below that, you have 1, 2, and 3 different views for your monitor. So if I switch to this angle right here, you can see the monitor I have set up, the output monitor right there. So if you press number 1, you get the program out. This is what your audience is gonna see. Number 2 is your preview out. So you have to set it on auto, and then you can press your preview button, and whatever you press, your audience will not see that. It's just whatever is next, and that will show up on the screen there. And then you press 3 and it shows you all 5 different sources right there. Next to that, you have your picture in picture. So you could turn that on. So you hold down the button that you want it to be in picture, just like that. And it shows like kind of an orange color. So you know, this is what I want to be my picture in picture. You hold that down, you can see that down there below, and you can even push that on other spots. So hold this one down and there I am. And so you can just put me wherever, which is kind of a nice view. So you can see me talking to you and showing this other camera view. Now, if I cut to other cameras, this is really cool. So I can keep my picture in picture down here, and I can cut to other different sources and even the gaming source right there. And so now let's head to the bottom here. You have 1 dial on the side. This is gonna be like your output volume. So like headphones, or if it's going to a speaker, or even to your computer, you can adjust the volume there. Next to that, you have your 5 different sources. And again, they light up when you press on them, different colors. And then above that, you have basically the audio for those HDMI sources. So if you want the audio for those sources, you can press on and off, or you can also set it for audio follows video, or AFV. And what that means is that every HDMI source could have its own audio. Like if it's a gaming console, you have that audio. If it's your camera, that audio, like you can have the microphones plugged into the camera. So when you cut to that source, the audio will follow the video, which means that video source will be unmuted and you can hear the audio. Over to the side is where you have your cut. So cut is where you can just press the buttons in between and change all of the different scenes here. And then you have auto, which means you can have that preview and have a transition. And so we can start to fade it just slowly as you want. You can even bring it back just a tad. All they have is a crossfade for now. I don't know if that's a firmware update that they can get more, but I mean, all you have is crossfade, which is pretty cool. And you just do a quick crossfade, and it's not like a T-bar. You actually have to go back down to swipe back up again.